Hey everyone, it's the Redheaded Mystic. My name is Amanda and welcome to the Dead Garden. I am doing a Zodiac run through for September. We are fast approaching the full moon and I'm already starting to feel some of the energy from that. Full moons are a time for release and healing. So anything that no longer serves you, people, places, and things, and just overall healing. Yeah. So if you have Sun, Moon, Venus rising in Gemini, right? Yeah. This message is for you. All right, let's see what the energy is for Gemini. The Page of Pentacles. What else can we get for Gemini? What messages? I actually had to redo Gemini because my camera was full. I'm gonna have to invest in an actual camera instead of my phone. The Devil. Okay, one more. One more message, please, for Gemini. The Knight of Cups. Okay. So, Gemini, it seems like you are starting to build your finances. Maybe you're learning more about money. I'm not sure what this Devil. So the Devil could mean anything like addictions or obsessions, materialism, any kind of 3D lower energy type. And then with the Knight of Cups, that's like really good. So there may have been a learning curve with your finances, learning how to, learning how to manage them, learning how to not spend money on people who don't value you and your time. Indulging in things that hinder your progress and your success. And then you're moving into an energy, or will be moving into an energy. I feel like maybe you're starting to come out of this Devil energy, or really wanting to and focusing on that right now. And moving into the Knight of Cups, where you're learning to fill your own cup instead of other people's. And you're being chivalrous for yourself and not others, right? I like that. Okay, what can we get for the Page of Pentacles clarification, please, for Gemini? Okay, rings. Okay. So with the Page of Pentacles, and this is a Gemini card, and this is 2. And this is about contracts and agreements and bonds and strong connections. And I feel like the Page of Pentacles is like a really hopeful, kind of happy card. like he's looking at his coin and the pink flowers around him, like, and even with like the wings, it looks like he's got wings. Like he's focused on self-love or focused on moving towards someone or an endeavor that he wants to save for. Okay, what can I get for the devil then? I am not saying that. I am not saying that. Oh my God. Person of fire. Spirit is being a little spicy with these two unsavory women, let's call them. All these unsavory women, if you will. So maybe in the past you spent money on dating or on just people in general that, yeah, didn't have, like, they didn't care about you. And it was just about your money. It was just about what you could give them, right? Takers, if you will. Okay, person of fire. The trend-setting leader. So I'm getting like, oh, what do you call that? Like the life of the party, the person who walks in and kind of like buys everybody drinks and like everybody has a good time, and you know, and you kind of get used for that, right? But when you turn that around and you use that energy for yourself, you can, so okay, so like someone who's like that is could be like in a healthy energy, would be confident, an entrepreneur. They'd be energetic, outgoing, like I said, the life of the party. People could see that as like really sexy and like courageous. You know, you could not be the most charismatic man or sexy man, but some women, if you have money, then it makes you more sexy. I don't know. It's not the kind of person I am, but you do you. Yeah. So in an unhealthy version of that, that's what that would look like, right? Yeah, like pride, ego kind of thing. Yeah, and even with these, because of what Spirit said, it looks like they're playing with a heart, right? So people playing games with you, women playing games with you, taking advantage of you. But it seems like you're moving out of that because you've had enough. And turning into the Knight of Cups. So what clarification can we get for the Knight of Cups, please? That's way too many. Yeah, the broken vase wants to show itself, like hardship, misfortune. So if you were in that energy, that's what would happen. It would be draining on you, right? Energetically, financially, like just all the way around. Mentally, it'd be hard on your heart. Okay, Knight of Cups, please. What clarification for Gemini for the Knight of Cups? Oh, hello. Olive branch. That's nice. So there's peace coming in for you. Winding down. So yeah, I'm getting like with person of fire and being creative, being an entrepreneur, being energetic and outgoing, you're learning how to use that fire within yourself to benefit you and not burn outside of you or have you get burned. You're going to surrender and come to terms with your fiery energy, and I feel like that in a healthy version, it's like a blessing to have that, to be so like, I'm hearing desirable, but also to have a lot of desires, to be so passionate, and to use that for the betterment of yourself and for the people around you. And it's like I'm hearing ceasefire. And like agree to disagree. So pulling back that kind of energy and telling people no, and you're separating yourself from that. They might not agree with it, but it's not necessarily that you're trying to hurt these people or anything. You're releasing people, places, things that no longer are serving you. It's not personal, it's just vibrational, right? You're learning to fill up your own cup. I like that. That's a really big change for you, Gemini. What can I get for final messages for this Page of Pentacles and these rings? So maybe moving away from the dating scene, heading towards someone that maybe you have your eye on. Wow. The fridge just cracked a few times. That was weird. No longer being cold. Warming up to the idea of union. Longevity. Let's go with that. Okay, caterpillar. So weird. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. So yeah, you're turning into a butterfly. That's nice. I like that. What can I get for this double energy and the person of fire? Final messages for that for Gemini, please. Clarifying final messages. Oh. Yeah. Dragon. Beware of self-delusion. Exactly. Right? Not everybody's your friend. Not everybody cares. Don't waste your time on people and places and things that aren't good for you, that don't have your best interest at heart. Focus on yourself, you know? And again, with the fire, right? A lot of fire energy. So Gemini, you could have a lot of fire in your chart. Take what resonates, you know, leave the rest for someone else if it doesn't. But I feel like there's a huge burning going on with you. Yeah, like burning everything around you to ashes, and rising from that, like phoenixes, right? And with dragon, also with entrepreneurs, that's what they call, like, you know, CEOs and stuff like that. Like, you are CEO potential, right? But you can't reach that if you're spending your money on things that are frivolous and like party-like, and just like I said, on things and people that don't care. So Yeah, keep healing, keep doing you, and keep focusing on you. You have big, massive potential. And with that Knight of Cups, right? Turn out to be the King of Cups. Keep going. What can I get for the Knight of Cups and the Olive Branch? For Gemini, what can I get for the Knight of Cups and this Olive Branch spirit? What does Gemini need to know? Take all of them. Okay, so I have Quill, get back to basics, right? Which is focus on yourself, focus on the simplicities of what you need to do. Frying pan, trouble and accusation. So people might be accusing you for pulling back, for focusing on yourself. Yeah, and you're burning through whatever is not needed anymore, right, for you. So that's good with the Olive Branch. And then Arrow. Yeah, you're on the right path. Keep going. Yeah. It's really positive. There's a lot of lessons that you have learned, that you are learning, and that it seems like you've made a decision to move towards something that is fruitful and heart-based and is healthy and good for you. And you're making the decisions and the movement towards that. So good on you, Gemini. Keep going. Your outcome's going to be really good. I hope that was enlightening for you. Peace.